It's incredible. I think that Samson has really helped us sort of maximize the space that we were given. The room's new, and it was sort of something that was put together for us to use, primarily for both basketball teams, and it's been a blessing just to have Samson help us maximize the space and maximize the training that we're able to do. It's 4 racks, it's not the biggest room, but for us, we keep our groups generally under 5 guys. We're real hands-on with the guys. I try to divide them up by the positions, so they will lift with their positions. What we're really trying to do is just maximize the time that we have with these guys. Like I get 30, 35, sometimes 45 minutes with the guys, and we'll get everything that we need to get in that time period, right? So we're maximize the space that we have. So I don't like a lot of guys actually like moving around the room, get all the training that we need in one area. That's the way we like to do things. So the accessibility in the racks and the equipment really allows us just to keep the guys in one area functioning. So we really try to base our training based off of positions. So we want to make sure that our training reflects that. So they started off with an ISO push. Both groups started off with overcoming isometrics. So our guards and forwards started off with a single leg ISO push, and then our big guys went off ISO push off of 2 feet. After that, our plyos, we had our guards and forwards doing a single leg hurdle. It's mostly a gallop hop where they focus on producing as much force as possible off one leg. And then we had our big guys doing an approach box jump. So again, allowing them to express max force, and we're just trying to get it to relate to their position a little bit.
I think the resiliency of the school and the desire to continue to excel and get better is something that makes this place very, very special and unique. From the time I was here as an athlete to the time of me being here as a coach, it's a completely new place, new program, and I think they're going to continue to excel and push the boundaries of what South can be. I'm familiar with Samson's equipment, and it's always been high quality. I like using it. In strength and conditioning, we do a lot of banging and bruising and beating up, and so it's good to have equipment that can take the pounding. I like this room just because it kind of feels like the Bat Cave a little bit. This is like your space. You come in here and you know it's time to work. It's not one of those big open spaces where you're gonna have a lot of people walking in and out or looking in. Like it sets the tone where it's like, all right, this is the space that we come to work and get things done. Everything is kind of in one spot. If I need to grab plates or if I need to make something that's random. If I want to use the trap bars and do trap bar pulls, I can do it from the rack. If I want to attach the dip racks all the way up the top and do neutral grip pull-ups, I can do that just because of how it's set up and how many different accessories we have with the rack. The racks are probably the coolest part to me, and that I utilize them the most.
Dumbbells in one spot, racks in one spot, and then a lot of space in between. So the transition was actually pretty smooth. I have like representatives and co-workers of Samson that are constantly checking up on us, constantly asking how we're progressing and everything. So for us, that's a big piece of what we're looking for a company that supports us. Like I said, you really helped us maximize our space. It's one of those things like putting together a weight room can be a very, very stressful time for the coach that's in charge of it, but I think with the right help, right support, you made it as smooth as it can be. So I just want to say we appreciate that for sure.